This is Discord Emojis Part 2, where you're going to watch me make more Discord emojis, because it's the only worthwhile art I've made recently, and it is kind of cool to watch me make them. I'm going to be making these 3 emojis in this video. Some are a little more unique than others, and a lot of this is me experimenting with expressions and just unique ideas for emojis. I'm not going to go as in depth in my process on this video since I did do that in the first emoji video I did, so you could always watch that if you want to know a little more about my process for how I do these, but in this one I'm just going to focus on the concept really and just the time-lapse aspect of it. So the first one I am doing, as you can see, is a pouting emoji. This is one that I was planning on doing for quite a while, because who doesn't like a really cute, angry and sad, upset emoji? It's a good all-around emoji for many uses. I did draw this a couple of times prior to doing it in Photoshop, so I already had an idea in my head of what I wanted it to look like, so it wasn't too hard to figure out the layout of it and the cropping and figuring out how I wanted it to be positioned for an emoji. Really the hardest part of it was getting the expression exactly as I was picturing, and I think I did a good job of getting what I was hoping for. It seems to express exactly what I feel sometimes. I guess that means it's a success. I feel like the drawing part, the outline part, is the most difficult because it's the most unpredictable, but once that's done, then we get to color it in, and this part's easy, especially since I have all these other emojis I made. I can just color pick all the colors I used before and match the colors in the same style that I did before. Because I've done this so much, I guess, makes it easier. This next emoji is simply a Meg holding an egg. I like this emoji a lot because it's very unique to me and to my Discord, because it's a running joke that the last part of Meg is literally egg, and I think it's just a really cute concept. So we have Meg holding her giant egg, and it's only giant, so it's really more obvious inside of Discord or wherever I'm using this that that's what it is. The more exaggerated it is, the better, and it just turned out really adorable, I think. This one too, I did already have an idea of what it was going to look like in my head, which made it a bit easier. You will notice as I'm doing the outline that for certain shapes, such as the egg shape, since it's so specific, I did use the pen tool for that just to make sure it looked cleaner and it looked more uniform. Use that kind of stuff sparingly, but if you need a solid shape that you don't want to freehand, it's okay to use a pen tool or something to get that shape perfect. After all, those tools are there for us to use to make our lives easier. I think the final result turned out super cute, so I hope you enjoyed this quick time lapse of myself drawing it. This last emoji I'm doing was just an experimental one. It didn't turn out quite like I was hoping because it's so unique and different from all of the other emojis. It's not my favorite, but I figured I'd show it anyway, so we have 3 emojis for this video, which seems like a better number than just 2. The concept for this was kind of a double meaning. Originally, I was thinking about doing a Meg 3D emoji, and the only way I can think to symbolize 3D is with 3D glasses, but you could also say it's like a Meg movie emoji or a Meg popcorn emoji because I did want her to be eating popcorn like she was watching a movie. So there's a lot of meanings to it, probably a lot of use cases for it, and really it was just an experiment to see how it would turn out. I didn't know how to draw the mouth. That was the most difficult part that you'll see me struggle with in this time lapse. I was trying to make it look like she was mesmerized by whatever she was watching, and so she's in the middle of putting popcorn into her mouth, but it's not quite there because she's kind of stopped halfway as she's mesmerized. So that was the concept behind that. I also tried something a little different where I used thicker, heavier lines on the shadowy parts of this emoji. This was one where I actually did try to make it look more like there was a lot of light coming from the front so that it looked like there was a movie screen playing in front of her. Because of that, that's why I didn't like it quite as much. It does look fine as a standalone emoji, it just doesn't match my other ones as much, and that's probably why I'm like kind of meh about it. Plus, it was a lot more detailed than most of my other emojis. Anyway, that's all I have to say for this video. I hope you enjoy the rest of this time lapse, and I hope you found this video interesting. Like I said before, if you want to hear my more in-depth description of my thought process for making emojis, you can watch my other video I made. But that's all for this video today, and I hope to see you in another one.